Hello everyone and welcome back to my The 100 Line Last Defense Academy Let's Play. The last time Hiroko threatened to throw everyone out who's not fighting, and she gave us 5 days to convince them. Well, she didn't say that, but she was implying that anyway. But we were trying to convince Tsubasa, but she was like, well, I was gonna throw up the entire time, so we are now trying to make her a pouch for battle, where I'm like, you know what? Even if you do have a pouch where you can throw up in, isn't that still really uncomfortable throwing up the entire time? So I don't know, man. Okay, that's the same. I mean, I guess you can manage it though with that, so that would make sense. Anyway. We are going out, to find our material. Is he coming with me? Is Iron coming with me? I just realized I could skip this. Could have done that. Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explorations. Landing on one will grant you a key item needed to unlock a gift. By obtaining key items from treasure chests, you'll be able to make new gifts with the gift-o-matic. Many characters' preferred items can be made from key items, so try to land on treasure chest spaces whenever you can. Okay, let's head for the cosmetics shop. It's somewhere around the spot where we found you. Then what should be in that direction? Then that should be in that direction. Over there. Search, store, view area. I already saw that treasure chest. There's also a treasure chest over there, but I don't... Those are blocked off. I don't know. I don't want this to take too long. There's also a treasure chest over there. Also over here. Like, I could go and get some of these, but I'm like... Do I want to? So where am I even going? Where am I? I am going over there, right. Let's find some stuff. Oh, it's just us two. Oh. You see a sign in the middle of your path. It has an arrow drawn on it. Ignore it and move on. Go where the arrow is pointing. Figure out the sign's secret code. I don't have enough literacy now. As you followed the path, the way or the arrow indicated, you found a precious crafting material. It seems there was a sign indicating where crafting materials were located. Nice.
Yes!
Yes! Well. Gotta fight. Battle started. Annihilate all enemies, all allies annihilated. So I shouldn't die in these battles, right? Goes against random buff or taking an action, right?
I guess it's my turn.
What are enemies in front? Like, getting the buff of this one. A defense, that's actually nice.
Let's go.
Give me AP.
Got it.
Got the AP.
Let's do this.
And we're doing that. The problem is
I'm ready whenever.
He can't really move anymore. I should have thought that one through better, but
good to go.
He can attack and then he can get another AP and
I've got this.
We're hitting so much. Hey, this is the most Takumi has done in the entire run so far. Great. Play a turn.
Yes, leave it to me.
Bam. Voltage.
Let's do this.
It probably doesn't carry over to the next fight, does it? That would be cool, but I doubt it will. You win.
We did it.
Pebble. Great. Yeah, let's go through spaces. You find plants growing outside an empty house. Some of them might be useful. Large pumpkin! Wow. As it struggled to cut through the pumpkin vines, a stray dog darted out of the house. You drove it back, but Ada was bitten in the process. No! Man. Okay, 4. You see a red light floating up ahead. Could it be a ghost? Let's follow the ghost. You followed the ghost carefully, and when you saw an opening, you grabbed at it. Its true identity was a red crystal. Was the gem floating in the air?
Yes!
Red crystal. The treasure chest. Torn dress. You find a lab with lots of books on the shelves. Which will you take? The white cover or black cover? Black. When you pull the black book off the bookshelf, kaboom! The lab suddenly exploded. Well, I hope we don't have to fight anymore because Ada's almost dead. For literally no reason at all. You found a fashionable pouch. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make a gift for Tsubasa. Well, got stuff. And the problem with these is that I can't do these off screen because then the day advances and that's bad. But I also don't want to drag the part time down by doing these, so Anyway, let's make the fashionable pouch. Doo-doo-doo.
Aha!
Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah? What's that? Come on. The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. So someone like what Kara is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her what she has a reason to fight, that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Right now? Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You're sad for herself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Uh-oh, persuasion missions. Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing L twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring the gauge to 100% to successfully persuade you. Oh, can I fail? Oh, even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point. So don't worry and just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. Okay, never mind. I was about to be really scared, but no, I'm not anymore. Whoa. Begin persuasion. I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
Does it matter how fast I am, or do I always get 5% of this?
Of course I worry! I can't help it if I get puke all over myself, but it'll still cause trouble for everyone else. The thought of getting my puke on someone else's clothes, it makes me sick to my stomach. It's not like you want to fight all covered in puke.
Also, is this a rhythm game or not? I'm confused. What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know, it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
Whoa. So how about Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think you can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed, but there is a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I need to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette.
That's a cool
All the bullies
nickname.
in the class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette.
Man.
Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more.
Good.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean.
They're all
What
good
if they
people.
gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No! I'm too scared. I can't do
I'll
it.
puke too.
I don't want to get ostracized for puking anymore.
Oh. I was about to say, can I wait too long? I guess I can. Anyway, just give up trying to get me to fight. I'm way more scared of getting teased than fighting invaders. Tsubasa's terrified of being teased and ostracized by the others. But don't eliminate that worry for her. She'll never agree to fight with us. I forget her to understand that I'll never abandon her. Retry. Damn, already failed. What a bad let's player.
Grade school, it was Pukette. All the bullies in my class. Do you know how
Gotta
it was
skip
hard
that.
That's why I decided.
We won't make fun of you though.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
It's kind of hard because you don't know how long you should wait. Also, I kind of want to hear what the characters are saying, so
I trust you, but a few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another?
we're all good people. Oh,
Don't worry, they're all good people. There's nothing to be scared of.
how can you even say that? You've only known them for 2 weeks. Stop making things up. This is a serious issue for me. I guess I was too much lost to trust people we've basically just met. Fine. I don't... to be fair, I forgot that that was the second statement, but wasn't that just I puke too? I mean, I guess... I guess it's kind of a funny thing. I don't know. I'm bad at this.
We wouldn't make fun of.
We want to make fun of you.
I trust you. A few of them could be mean. What if they? If someone? No.
I mean, to be fair,
I don't want to get ostracized.
if this
for
was always the
puking
first
anymore.
answer, that would be kind of too easy, I guess.
I'll puke with you.
What? What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you'd stand out. So I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
This is how you start getting eating disorders. Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. I gave her a meaningful look as I could. As meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly her expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her.
I see.
Oh.
You're stupid, aren't you?
Yes. Also, it's really hard to tell which lines are gonna be voiced and which aren't. Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. Whoa. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're here in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs. If memory serves... Yes, we do need that flashback again. Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. Do you mean her grandpa's workshop? How did you know about that? Takamaro told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. You don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place that can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Karo is to me, then... Do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If your grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop.
See.
Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me.
Good.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life.
Damn.
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
What? Why? Remember what Sirei said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Sirei may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way! Whoop. Oh. Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
And protect what matters most to us.
Matters most to us together.
Wow. Oh no, she died. She exploded. Persuasion complete. Listen to me. Successfully persuade someone. Fighting to protect humanity. To protect my grandpa and his workshop. Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can. And you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises. And I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. Got the first one down. Day 13. Phew. I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. I mean, I feel like with the twins it's just like a package deal, like you only need to convince one, or like, you know, you convince like Kako and then Ima just joins. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. Really? Are we sure about that? He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. Okay. Wow. This looks terrible. 1 second. I need my water. Bad timing, I know, but it is what it is. Huh. Why won't I fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I had brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invaders monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't that better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine with those how can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders, they might be killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have a family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number one. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo shoo. Shoo shoo. Wow. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. That went well. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. But nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku, using the gift of medic in the rec room. But what will get him to open up to me? What's something he wants? Something with monetary value. No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. Damn. Just gotta get that back. Can't talk to these guys. Oh, that's Darumi. Well, Darumi it is. Just going in order. There you go. Look, Takumi, look what I found! What's that? A surgical scalpel! Oh god, why did she find that? I was wondering... See, in that sprite her eyes aren't that red. I didn't remember that. That's good at least. I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do my cutting. Oh. Okay. Darumi swings the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. Or like she is infected with Radical 6 and found a way to kill herself. For everyone who watched that Let's Play, huh? The scalpels were also not good. Something Gaku might want? What about some needles and thread? Needles and thread? Apparently Gaku's good at sewing, and he don't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. I mean, it makes sense if he has to sew his own clothes. If he doesn't have money, you know. Why do you think he learned to sew? Or like, not just... I don't mean sewing, like repairing his clothes, whatever. Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in day out, he just got good at it. Big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got that issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. Okay, that makes sense. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Damn. Gonna talk to Edo and then we're gonna call it. A present for Gaku. What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes or the money to buy more. I see. So he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. If I'm going to get him clothes, I need to research his tastes. True. Do we have someone? Okay, where's... What is she gonna say about that? I mean, you can go there and then we'll call it. Oh man, getting fashion advice from Hiroko. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we'll see. Anyway, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!